Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Monday, the 9th of July. The euro dropped to a two-year low, 122.29 from 124.01 against the US dollar as uncertainty in the market grows. World equities turned negative following poor job figures from the US and deepening worries over China's cooling inflation. Risk aversion dominates the market as investors fear about a global economic slowdown ahead of China's gross domestic product figures on Friday, which is expected to be the worst in 3 years. Today, focus turns to the Eurozone finance chiefs as they meet today to discuss the Eurozone problems, but little is expected to emerge from the meeting. The US dollar strengthened as heightened risk aversion in the market spurred a higher demand for the safe haven currency. Friday's non-farm payroll data from the US added further on uncertainty as new jobs in the US were less than expected in June, raising expectations that the Federal Reserve may launch a third round of quantitative easing. NFP reported that employers created 80,000 new jobs last month, while 90,000 were expected. Unemployment rates remained at the same at 8.2%. The US ISM Manufacturing Index also disappointed investors after an unexpected dip into contraction at 49.7 last month versus the safe haven Japanese yen. The greenback fell to 79.42 from 80.01. The Australian dollar slid against the greenback, falling to 101.75 from 102.88, weighed by poor US job figures. The Aussie was further under pressure after Chinese data showed the country's annual inflation fell to 2.2% last month, down from May's 3%, raising speculation that Beijing may need to ease its monetary policy further to boost economic activity. China is Australia's biggest trade partner, and any signs of economic slowdown in China weigh on the Aussie. Attention now shifts to this week's gross domestic product from China. Looking at commodities, we saw oil edge lower to $83.70 a barrel from $86.94. Gold fell to $1,576.35 from $1,609.39, and against the euro dropped to €1,288.83 from €1,294.93. Silver slid to $26.88 an ounce from $27.80. Let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot points at 123.65 with a preference to enter into short positions at 123.65. The dollar-yen pivot points at 79.80 with a preference to enter into short positions at 79.80. The Aussie dollar pivot points at 102.40 with a preference to enter into short positions at 102.40. The sterling dollar pivot points at 155.50 with a preference to enter into short positions at 155.50, and the dollar cap pivot points at 101.55 with a preference to enter into long positions at 101.55. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot points at 84 with a preference to enter into long positions at 84. The gold pivot points at 1572 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1575, and the silver pivot points at 26.90 with a preference to enter into long positions at 26.90. And of course, for more up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market mover is the EU investor confidence forecast to come out at minus 26.6. And on to equities. In Europe, the FTSE was down 0.53%, the DAX was down 1.92%, and the CAC was down 1.88%. In the US, the SP 500 was down 0.94%, and the Dow was down 0.96%. In Asia at the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 1.15%, and the Hang Seng was down 1.50%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andre from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.